Hello, I'm so pleased you're picking up this thing about the Horizon scandal. Tony Dick says 100% agree, and it should never have happened in the first place. And when it did, it should not have taken this long to put things right. Yeah, the point is, and SMX815 says, this scandal of the century as postmasters were sacked for a miscarriage of justice, and some Royal Mail should be ashamed of their actions. Well, yeah, absolutely, except that it's one of many situations where compensation should be awarded. The fellow who came back from prison, who's now in a tent near Seville, I believe. There's the stuff that the haemophilia crisis, the contaminated blood, and even when there was the Penrose report, which recommended payment, and questions were asked in the House of Parliament, questions were asked in the Commons. David Cameron said, oh yes, we'll sort something out. That's years ago now. And the Penrose report was into a crisis that took place in the 1970s and 1980s, and still people haven't been paid. The Hillsborough report, the Windrush. Horizon is just one of many, and we seem to have got into a position now where if there's a miscarriage of justice, our country just drags its feet and looks pathetic. And there's really only one word in that sentence which is opposite, and that is the word pathetic. And it applies to the impression given and to the effort made. And it is shocking, shocking, shocking. We need to be more responsible, because we are so quick. The Home Office is so quick to scold other people for their failure to respond in time to a tax demand, to respond to a letter from the bank, to respond to a letter about a visa or whatever, and yet it's years that go by before the government can get off its backside and produce compensation for the stupidity of its own actions. And it's time and time again, and it's all about stupidity. And it doesn't matter if they've been told to produce compensation. They still drag their feet. Andrew Malkinson is just one of many, many people who has been left in the lurch. And so often the central organisation seems to be the Home Office, which does absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter who is fronting that organisation, who is the minister, whether it's Suella Braverman, James Cleverly, Priti Patel, or some other twit, Theresa May. It doesn't matter. Nothing happens, but they're only too quick to chase after somebody else. I think this isn't about responsibility. This is about a vengeful, nasty, predatory organisation.